Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of 3 Streets of New Capenna draft. Alright, Mysterious Limousine, 5 mana, 4/4 vehicle. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile up to one other target creature until it leaves the battlefield. If a creature is put into exile this way, return each other card exiled with it to the battlefield. Interesting. So that's a sweet card. I mean, it attacks and exiles at least one thing. And then if you want to switch it into a different one, you can. Otherwise, you could technically just like flicker your dudes and get into the battlefield effects. It's kind of cool. I like it. Seems a little complicated, I guess. But all right. Psychic Pickpocket, 5 mana, 3/2, enters, connives. Connives, bounce something. It's a sweet card. Card advantage here. We've got Quasar, which is just a really fun card in general. Drain. Regulator's awesome card. Backup agents playable. That's all we got. All right, Mage's Attendant, 3 mana, 3/2. That makes a little wizard that you can sack and counter non-creature spells. Or it could take the Overseer, which is just like limited all-star. Comes in, draws. They're both amazing. Just amazing white value cards. I mean, this is uncommon, so you're going to see it less, and it's 2 bodies in 1. But this flies and draws you a card and gains you a life. I almost think the Overseer is just better. They're both amazing. I think I'd rather just have the evasion that draws. But I could go either way. I can't definitively say this is better. It just feels better. Feels like better value. Straight up card draw is probably better than Wizard with awesome sack effect. The fact that it's evasive too. Yeah, I think Overseer is just better. I think it is. So other cards in here. I like the Decoy. I still haven't gotten to play it, but I think it's good. Reveler, I like this cycle. It's a fun cycle to play. Parcel's certainly playable. But yeah, let's take the Overseer. All right. Gathering Throng, we could get that going. We could just take this Regulator now. Get the Angel deck going. I like it. Otherwise, I mean, both of these are straight up playable white cards, but might be better to just take the Regulator. Just go all flyers and all flyer value. Tap things down and potentially more. Some fixing here. Freelance Muscle is a big beater. Brass Knuckle is actually pretty fun looking. I think the backup agent's good too if you have a bunch of evasion, and the counters in a counters matter deck as well. But I think I will take the Regulator. It's a pretty awesome card. So there's Adjudicator, Patch Up, which lets you, I guess, res either of the 2 creatures we have, which is pretty good. Good green cards here. I really like this Jewel Thief. I guess these aren't that amazing, but Jewel Thief I really like a lot. Or we could just take some fixing now. Yeah, maybe we just take the Adjudicator. I think it's a good card anyway. And I think fixing is probably better than taking the Jewel Thief. I'm not sure. Or we could take Disdainful Stroke. Not a bad card either. Probably in this format, pretty playable. This seems like a overall slightly slower format. Fatal Grudge seems fun too. I like that. With die value cards. All right, Rumor Gatherer. 3 mana, 2/1. When it enters, Scribe. It's the second time you draw a card. This card seems amazing. Especially with token cards, yeah. I'm going to take this Alliance card. Skycryer, I've seen it a lot. I think it's pretty playable. I like it. I like the Paragon of Modernity. Could get some fixing here as well, but I think we take the Gatherer and be happy about it. Good card. Whether you're scrying with creatures or drawing cards in white. They're really pushing the drawing cards in white. That's interesting. All right, Forest Plains Island fixing, or we can take the Duelist now. I really do like the Duelist. Another Gathering Throng in here too. I'm just going to take the fixing. I think it's a disciplined pick. Because I'm going to have to play green if I take the Duelist. I really do like the Duelist a lot, but let's make our mana base good. This is just the perfect fixing for what we're trying to do. So we'll take it. Knockout Blow. 4 damage to attacker, blocker, gain 2 life. That's a cool card, and it's cheaper against red creatures. I think I like that more than... Well, yeah, because this is attacker or blocker. Knockout Blow is definitely better. Gathering Throng could go for that plan, but I'll take the removal here. Tended Socialite, pretty good with little tokens too, but no, we'll take Knockout Blow. The fact that this actually does deal with blockers is pretty relevant. And against aggressive decks, 4 damage, possibly playing 1 mana for 4 damage, gain 2 life is really nice value. All right, what do we got here? We've got a Gardener, which I'm iffy about. Evolving Door, still pretty weird. Yeah, and you have to, it's too much setup. I'm okay taking the backup agent. We already have a few flyers, so I don't see how that could be bad. Comes in and buff a flyer. Yeah, I like it. It's a 2-drop too. At worst, 2 mana 2/2, which is pretty good. All right, could take the Snoop here. But we could take another agent as well. Let's just go with the agent. I mean, we're primarily white right now, so it seems a little bit safer for us. Refuse to yield, so combat trick, buyer sounds is a... Or we could take the parcel. I think I'll take the parcel here. Removal spell and fixing is pretty good. So another backup agent, or we can go over the Throng now. I'm okay going for the Throng. I think it's worth it. Or we could do the Brass Knuckles, too. It's our first equipment, but I think this card is kind of cool. I think it's pack 1, though. It's early enough where we can try to go for the Throng. I guess we'll take Patch Up. It's all right. Potentially playable if we end up with a bunch of 1 and 2 drops. All right, take a cat. Well, we managed to not commit too much to anything besides white, so I guess that's cool. Still open. Widespread Thieving. So this requires quite a few multicolored cards, which we currently do not have. I don't think that's a good idea to take. We can take another Adjudicator, or we could just take the Botanical Plaza and get some fixing there as well. I do like... Wing Shield Agent's pretty cool, because it enters with shield, and then you can give things flying. I do like that. This is cool, too. So bounce something, draw. I mean, that is a good effect. Maybe we just want that. Bounce draw is pretty nice. Also can kill tokens with it. Probably just take it. And cheaper if they have green. All right, let's take it. Maybe we'll get the Botanical Plaza back if we're lucky. Structural Assault. Well, probably don't need that. Could do Quasar. We can splash this, or we can dip out a green. And yeah, I mean, I really like this card. And we have card draw to help it. I mean, it's a fun card. Great way to win. We do have card draw, like I said, a couple. Yeah, I mean, this card is strong. Fencer's actually good too, I think, but... And another flyer wouldn't hurt, but I'm going to take Quasar. This is a fun card. Might mean, like I said, we might dip out of Adjudicator. We'll see. So we could take Kill Shot, or we could take the District now and help splash for black. Swamp, Mountain, Forest, that also technically fixes, but I think the tap lands are probably better than these lands. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, these find 3, these only do 2, so they're both good. But if you only need 2 of these colors, then I think well, it also deck thens. But this, yeah, you only get the one. You know, it's a tough choice. I think I have to play longer. I have a feeling these are probably better since you can also cash them out later. There is Kill Shot in here. I'm a little mixed on Kill Shot. I think it's totally playable. I don't love it. Mage's Attendant, on the other hand, quite good. Speakeasy Server, another flyer. Echo Inspector, Hypnotic Grifter. A lot of good cards here. Wow, Out of the Way as well. Another one. I mean, Bounce Draw is good. Mage's Attendant's good too, though. How many creatures do I have? 9? I think I might take another Out of the Way. For me, it's kind of just hard to go wrong with Bounce Anything Draw for potentially 2 mana. And even 4 mana for that's not bad. A little chat. This is instant speed, so it's pretty good in response to removal. What's a Cemetery Tampering do? So you have to mill 3 cards? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that going. Sewer Crocodile, probably pretty playable, actually, but let's do a little chat. We don't have great sack fodder, but Backup Agent will work, especially if we pump something else. I was kind of hoping for more evasion, but that's okay. All right, so now we have Butler, 3 mana, 4/1. You can get Double Strike, but we don't have much multicolor. That is actually a legitimate card, though, if you have enough multicolor. Probably take the Initiate, flying, that can get lifelink. It's only a 2/2, though, but I'll still take it. I think more flyers are better, especially when we've got the backup agents. Briefcase, huh? Well, unlikely we'll be able to make that work. Probably take the Scrivener, actually. It's just built-in value with Quasar, so I like it. We'll take it. And every time you get hit, it gets bigger, too. More evasion couldn't hurt. Kind of like these Girder Goons. This is some card draw, but it's a little bit expensive. It's okay. Majestic Metamorphosis, probably not bad either. I'll take the Girder Goons. I like that it's 2 bodies in 1. You can blitz it. I don't know. Things that die and come back as other creatures typically are good and limited. So this comes in. It can give some shield stuff. It's probably worth it. So this technically does fix. It's just you have to exile it first. We might not have space to go for that. We also only have 1 Gathering Throng, so that plan also might not come together. I'd prefer to not play the Chrome Cat if possible, and Boon of Safety probably not going to need, although I can sideboard into it. I think it's unlikely we'd need that. So I can do the Brass Knuckles now. I can do the bypass, or we can just do Run Out of Town. You know, why don't we just all the 4-drop removal? So 11 creatures. Pack 3, we're going to have to get some more creatures going. Especially since Gathering Throng is not looking like it's going to make the deck. Although, I guess if we get 1 more, it's okay. So Rakish Reveler. Probably just take the Snoop. Or we could take the Revel Ruiner. We have a lot of 4-drops already, though, so Psionic Snoop makes more sense, I think. And also, Connive just works with Quasar, which is nice. Ooh, speaking of which. Or we could take the Flyer. I mean, Speakeasy Server is good, but this... Let's see, draw, and it's a 1-drop. I almost think the Flyer, but Grifter is pretty cool with Quasar, so I think we'll try it out. This isn't going to work, but I'll take it because it's a rare. All right, can I cast this? Yeah, I can. Do we have any vampires? That's another question. We have 1 other vampire, and I don't know. Oh, the Scrivener. So, all right, otherwise we could take the Infiltrator. I mean, this is just free cards, though. Yeah, I think we take this. Because even if this is the only vampire in your deck, it's a 5-drop, 2/5 flash that comes in, and you get, like, 2 cards. It's just really good. So we'll take that over Infiltrator, District, Server. We are starting to look like we're going to need some more fixing. But I want to take the rare there. Another chance to get the Agent. Might just take Forest Plains Island. Oh, and we already have that, and that's not... It's worth fixing for us now. Well... I probably take it anyway. Because our fixing is not really there, so we need to make it better. We already have a deck too, so I think at this point we just need to get some fixing going. Might be a decent argument for the Adjudicator too, for that reason. Because this, we're going to have to get quite a few black cards for that, so... You can take the Attendant now. It's still good. 2 bodies in 1. 1 can counter spells. Another Run Out of Town, but no, this is fine. We need more creatures. I guess we're actually doing decent on creatures, but... Yeah, I mean, this just automatically draws us a card with Rumor Gatherer too. Gives us, like, sack fodder for casualty stuff, although we don't have that much casualty. I'll take it. It's good. Nimble Larcenist. Well, it kind of makes sense. We're on color with it, so sure. 3 mana, 2/1. Look at their hand. Possibly get something out of it. So it kind of looks like Throng's not going to happen. I guess we could still run into 1. I don't think Patch-Up's going to happen. So, still could use a little more fixing. We're close to a deck here. Decent amount of flyers. I could use more, but couldn't we all? I like that Quasar is just a win con on its own. Ballroom Brawler is actually kind of cool. Could take another Initiate. Could take another Ominous Parcel, too. I think Parcel's fine. Ballroom Brawler, how many 5-drops do we have already? 1, 2, we have 4 5-drops already. We're kind of 5-drop heavy already, as much as I think this card is good. So maybe we just take the Parcel or another Flyer, like I said. I don't mind getting some more fixing, I guess. That doubles as removal if you're flooded. You know, I kind of like Paragon, but it's another 4-drop. Or we could just take the Throng now and get some built-in. I don't love Throng, but actually, I guess, you know what? We're going to take the Scrivener. It's another 5-drop, which I don't really want, but I think it's just good. It is a 5-mana 2/2, but we have other ways to gain life, too, don't we? Maybe, besides this, maybe we don't. I thought we did, but perhaps we... Oh, that gains life. Speakeasy Server, there's a way to gain life. Yet another 5-drop? Jeez. Well, maybe we're not doing the Girder Goons then. Or we could do the Initiate, but gaining life now. Well, this also gains life. But you have to pay for the lifelink. I don't know if that's a huge deal. Yeah, and this can continue to gain life for the Scrivener, so maybe that makes sense. You can take the server now. Do we have enough 2-drops? I think just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it's not bad. I think I'm going to take the server. We have a lot of 5-drops, I admit, but life gain seems important now. All right, we'll take the district. This also could give lifelink. Court officials probably playable too, but we want the fixing. All right, can take the court official now. I don't know if we have that many ways to generate counters. We have this. We have these two. Do I really want a court official? It's probably not bad. Just not very exciting. All right, Broker's Veteran. Or we could take the Metamorphosis, which is a combat trick. I think Veteran's actually okay. Crocodile, win con, maybe. Or we could take the combat trick. Let's just take this. This is kind of cool. I don't think we'll play it, but making something unblockable is kind of cool. All right. So we have 2 parcels. Fixing actually looks pretty good. So way too many 5-drops. I think we're ditching the Girder Goons. We have 20 creatures, so we should probably cut more creatures. I guess we can ditch the Crocodile, even though I kind of like this card. Probably can cut the Snoop. It's a decent blocker, though. But I think I like everything else I've got more. I think we'll get rid of Security Bypass. Keep the Veterans. Keep the Agents. Keep the Grifter. Keep all this. Well, I can't keep everything. I guess I can ditch a little Chad, even though I kind of like it. Card advantage is good. We don't have that much card draw. We have some, though. We have 2 Ominous Parcels, but I don't know if I want to run... Well, these double as removal, too, so that is nice, actually. Even if they're a little bit clunky. I could ditch a Corrupt Court Official. I think it's okay. It's just... We don't have that much black, so it's a little easier to cut it, I think, and focus on blue-white. 5-drops is a lot, but I think I might still try it. So we have to have 2 more cuts. They can be creatures. I don't want to cut too much early creature, though. I'm not sure what to cut. Too many good things. Could cut the Run Out of Town. I like it, but for removal, we still have 2 parcels, 2 out of the ways. Limousine. Knockout Blow. So we probably have enough. I probably should just cut a creature. I just can't decide which one. Maybe a backup agent. I think I like the Veterans more than the backup agent. Putting a shield counter on something's kind of valuable. Especially if this trades with something. I don't want to cut any of my early plays, though, just because We're clunky already, but... 8 3-drops is quite a bit. I could cut a 3-drop. Maybe I cut an Initiate. It's got value with Scrivener. So does Quasar, though. I could cut the Attendant. This card's just good, though. 2 bodies in 1. But maybe I stick to Flyers and Synergy, because the Initiate with the Scrivener does go off. You get lifelink. This just gets bigger, and you're gaining life. All right. But I've... This is tough. I'm feeling like maybe I can cut a 2-drop. It's just we're so light on 2-drops. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I need to stay busy earlier, so I'm going to keep these and ditch something. I just can't decide what. Cannot decide. Because this is going to be 2 black and a blue, so we need quite a bit of black for that. And this can only get white. So casting Evelyn's tough, but I still think this card's worth it, especially with 2 Scriveners potentially. It's just a bunch of free spell potential. Plus we have the parcels. I think our mana base is probably okay. So, gosh, what do I cut? I'm going to cut the Attendant. I don't want to. I think it's a great card, but it's just tough. I need to stay busy early, and I need Flyers, I guess. So, all right, let's look at our colors here. 12, 10, 5. So 5 black. We have 3, 4, 5. 5 sources of black, 7 with the parcels, 6, 7, 8 sources of white, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sources of blue. That's going to do. That will do, Pig. All right, we'll see you round 1. All right, round 1, we'll play first. Yeah, it's a keep. We can do a turn 1 Grifter. Get a little attacker going. Turn 2 Parcel plus District. Turn 3 possible Larcenist, depending on draws. Get our white mana. Oh, well now we can just do a turn 3 Larcenist, so that's nice. Oh, I still can play this though. Sure. So now we don't need to cash it out. We can use it as a removal spell. Bruiser, sure. Let's do the Larcenist and see what our opponent's got. You exile it too, which is nice. So we completely miss? What? Well, at least we know what their hand is. So next turn we can connive. Cool. Connive first here. Alright, I guess we can ditch. We need more black than blue, so we can ditch. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Guess we'll go this, and then next turn we're probably going to do the Scrivener. I could do the Parcel now. No, let's do this. This makes way more sense. I think I'm willing to trade, although I can do it in any graveyard. They don't have their mana for that yet either. I think we'll just trade here. I don't want them getting too much lifelink going, so it's fine. Oh, that's a good one. Really good one. So now we can do Scrivener and pass. And then we can do Overseer plus possible Grifter, depending on what we draw. So let's do Overseer. Sure. Alright, so we have our own out of the way. Can play the parcel. It's okay having more parcels out there. I do think they're decent removal. So we'll play it. I can choose to do other things at some point here. We'll see. So they have to discard. I guess that's good. Looking for their red mana, which makes sense. So they don't have their red mana yet. Custodian, sure. So I think we just go Scrivener, land, and in for 2. So if they attack us with the Custodian, we can take it, and Scrivener gets bigger. Nice one. So they bounce Scrivener again. Take 3. All right. Ooh, that's a good one. So let's do Scrivener. Get in for 2. It's cheaper on green, so it's not going to hit anything there. But Speakeasy Server can gain us some life, so... Jeez. All right. So we'll take 6. So we got the land, so we'll go this, backup agent. I think it's gonna pump itself so we can block. We'll do server. Could have pumped the server, but yeah, maybe that would have been better, I don't know. They could have more removal though, you never know. So we can probably refrain from playing lands for a little bit. Found something good there. I don't know if it's more valuable for that to be in their graveyard or be on the board. I guess it puts a 5-drop in their yard. Nice. Wasn't expecting that one. And Vandal gets bigger. Oh, maybe it doesn't. All right, knockout blow can target red creatures, so I guess we can kill that. So that'll do for me. Let's just kill this. And they tapped. just tap all my white mana. So I have nothing to target here. Why? Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Wow. That's such a disastrous thing that it just did to us there. Such a disaster. Tap all 3 of my white mana. All 3 with knockout blow in hand. What an absolute disaster. I think what we'll do is out of the way bounce the Inspector during their combat steps. They can't attack with the Bruiser, and then we'll have to knockout blow one of their Appraisers. Could also do the Parcel too. Maybe that's better. It probably is. I have to pay attention because auto tap is gonna absolutely wreck me again. All right, let's go to game 2 here. Anything I want to do different? Anything at all? Not that I'm seeing. I'm going to run it back. All right, we'll play first. Yeah, it's a keep. We have all 3 colors. I guess doing the initiate into backup agent's a little bit awkward, but that's what we're doing. I'd rather have a 3/3 flyer that can be life-linked. Opponent mulls to 6. Alright, I think we'll ditch. Probably an island here is fine, because then we can still do backup agent, and yeah, that's good. So I'm going to miss out on some lifelink to guarantee I can do the server next turn, which is fine. Little chat, now we have a good little sack fodder for that at some point. All right. Well, server gains more life. Let's do Overseer first. Because then if they have removal for Initiate, I can still sack it and get more value. I'll keep the agent around. I'm still going to leave a little chat up. I'm missing out on some lifelink value here, but I think it's a good idea in case they have removal. I think I'm more okay attacking now with the agent. Just because they're probably going to use Parcel on Initiate anyway. And I can a little chat it, I guess. Not the most inspiring draws, but that's alright. I think I might just kill that, although I'm going to just do the Scrivener. Like, this might not be a good idea, but if I just kill Parcel, I only get him for 4. Now at least they have to deal with another flyer that's going to get pumped next turn, so I think it's okay. Sure. At least now we can kill that, so that's good. Evelyn's good. I want to get in with flyers though, so we'll try and kill this now. So next turn we can do the server, get another flyer, pump the Scrivener. Jeez. Kind of tempted to just protect our Scrivener, but we know they have bounce in there too, so I'm just gonna take it. Alright, see if they have the removal. I can do some... Oh, this double pumps the Scrivener. We do it this way. That's pretty cool, actually. Scrivener is good with those lands. So another white, I guess, wouldn't hurt. Shield counters don't protect from their red burn spell that they probably have anyway, so I think that's alright. Yeah. Shield counter would have protected from that, unfortunately, but they still would have been able to do it in response, so whatever. Alright. Good draw there for them. Our regulator's good. We don't have any counters yet, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can do both, huh? All right. Well, that'll do then. They weren't going to block anyway, so maybe that wasn't the... I guess I should have tapped the appraiser. That was the wrong move. Because then I could have attacked with the veteran too. That was my bad. Didn't pay close enough attention. Getting a little sloppy here. I guess now I at least have the opportunity to... They have 5 mana values in there? They probably do. Yeah, they do. They have a ton. So they can bounce that. All right. Wish one of my guys had counters on it. I guess I can get that. So play Evelyn. That's cool. Wonder if I just take 5 here. I mean, double blocking the appraiser does seem good too, but I don't want to take 5. But I can call in professional, kill the appraiser. And if Evelyn dies, then I can't get the spell either. Tough call. They could have murder too. You know what? I'm just going to double block. It's fine. So they can kill Evelyn now, but then we can tap the corpse appraiser with the regulator and then they die. So they're going to have to do something good here. I don't know why they did that. So we can call in a professional, kill the appraiser, attack with team. All right, so we do this, kill that. We go regulator. And then we get in with a bunch of dudes. All right. There's a few ways I think we could have done that. So they got a bunch of flyers. So they did their own corrupt court official against the Sun. They have a lot of card advantage, so I don't think corrupt court official against them is very good. Getting enough card advantage is going to be a challenge, though. Yeah, there's not much I can do about it. They have a lot of bounce and draw. I mean, I have decent card draw too, though, so I'm pretty shocked we missed on our Celestial, whatever its butt is. The 3-mana 2/1 that like exiles a card from their hand. I can't believe we missed on that. I feel like our opponent has a bunch of card draw. Let's see. On the draw, we only have white mana. This is probably a little dangerous. Rumor Gatherer, though, does a lot, though, once we get a... I think we still mull. We probably play it a little safer. Oof. Painful. Very, very painful. I think we keep this one because of the parcel, but super painful. Guess we'll ditch the... guess out of the way. Not that it's bad, it's just... I don't know. Guess we'll ditch, let's see, 2 white for that. Probably ditch that one. Well, that's too bad for us. Maybe I should discard a non-land. Or a non-creature, I mean. Wait, did I not want to do that? Whoops. Tried to save myself a minute and now I got to discard. Probably blue here, I guess. That's funny. I don't even think it matters. I'm so far behind. I really don't think it matters. Like, obviously, that was the wrong play. I was supposed to do it at the end of my opponent's turn, so I didn't have to discard, but just way too far behind. It's too bad. Yeah, I think it otherwise would have been a pretty good match. All right, we'll see if round 2. All right, round 2, play first. All 3 colors, looks good. So we'll do parcel into larcenist, maybe into out of the way, we'll see. It's a good draw. Let's see what we got. Rooftop Nuisance and Run Out of Town. So they got Lagrella in there too. They're missing a land currently. This draws them cards, so I think that's probably better. Because they can sack the backup agent too, so that's fine. We'll get rid of that. They can bounce though, which is good against our Scrivener. They did miss their land draw. That's good news. So now we can do the Rumor Gatherer. We'll do the Scrivener and Scry. Bottom that. Get in for 2. Take 5, pump the Scrivener. Our Scrivener doesn't get pumped whenever you lose life during your turn. Why did I... Guys, I am just not a reader. I am just not a reader. So... Wonder if we just play another Scrivener. Yeah, I think so. Little chat so we can draw a couple cards in response to removal. I don't know if, well, I don't know if I want to do that. I guess you can play it anyway. You don't have to casualty. Yeah, that's fine. So I've misread probably at least 5 cards so far this format. This is a common trend for me, though. I read a card, I believe I know what I think it does. It doesn't do what I thought it did, and I learn during games. So some people are just amazing at like reading a card and being like, I know exactly what that card does now for the rest of my life. I'll never not know what that card does. I know exactly what it does. It's cost less on green permanents. Sorry, that's good. So let's do this and bounce that. Well, I'd like to play on this shit there. Oh. That's cool too. All right. Oh, that's cool. Got like just all flyers. That's pretty cool. I think they just don't have the mana here to get out of this situation. So Scrivener is definitely worse because it's not whenever you lose life. It's when you lose life during your turn. Big, big difference. Still good, you know, good. And I didn't realize that it is very good with these lands. Basically play a land and pump it is amazing. If you're able to gain, I mean, obviously combos well with Inspiring Overseer too. So there's just good synergies, and with Quaza obviously out of control. So it still has like good synergies, but much worse than I thought. At least significantly worse than I thought. We'll run it back again here. Yeah, it's a keep. So do we want to do the gather first or the initiate? Well, I guess I can't do initiate without blue. Now I might just do the overseer. I miss out on, well, got some choices. Might just do initiate. Yeah, now initiate seems much better. Blitzing too, huh? Look at that. Nice one. Alright. Take some damage. So you can out of the way the bruiser. I'm alright with that. And it's okay. That's fine. Guess I could counterspell this. Maybe I should have done this safer. But I need to learn the protection spells, so. I mean, obviously he knows we have something because we didn't gain life there. I also could have just, and you know, honestly, it might have just been better to do agent plus lifelink, gain 3. It would have been a bigger life swing. This just sort of is a nice, you know, way to deal with bruiser, but all right. So I think we want to do Scrivener and set up for some life gain here. That way, next turn we can do hideout, agent, overseer. Well, that's too bad for us. So, let's see here. Do this. Guess we'll get. I think we're more. Well, we've got more white in hand, so I guess that makes more sense. And then we can do backup agent plus, well, I guess I can do rumor gatherer plus veteran. Maybe that's good. Backup agent. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. That way we can double pump the initiate, maybe. And still give lifelink? Yeah. Strong card. So let's see what they bounce here. Wise choice. An unblockable dude. And they have the counters. So I think we'll double block here. Can't really afford to take the damage. I don't like this block, but I don't know what to tell you. We're just in hugely horrific trouble. So can do the initiate. What can I do here? Not much. I'm just in horrific trouble here. Just horrific trouble. Wow, just perfect. Wow, with the ascendancy too? Jeez. Is there anything my opponent doesn't have? My goodness. Alright, so I guess we Do this first. So then I can bounce. Two, black. No, I mean, they've just got everything. There's nothing I can do here. They don't even have a green permanent. Can play this. Wow. They just had everything there. I mean, not to mention all their guys are getting +1/+1 counters each turn. Just got absolutely destroyed. All right. What next? Not much of a sideboard, to be honest. I'm not... Maybe I'm missing something, but I'm not really seeing much of a sideboard. Play first. It'll do. Need some help, but it'll do. Need either another black or a blue mana so we can eventually cast Queza. Well. Alright. That's... Alright, I guess. At least a little, yeah, little chattel will work. This doesn't draw to it, just, alright, so we can do Queza now, which is good, so let's do that. We can attack with the veteran. Put the shield counter here. Let's do the larcenist here. So they can bounce or something. They've got nuisance, which can tap and draw stuff. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of the draw. We don't have a ton of kill spells in here, which makes Lagrella quite good against us. All right, tap our thing. So, miss the land drop. Unfortunately, that would have been pretty valuable there. So I think we'll probably... What is the best play? I think we'll just do the veteran and then do a little chat. Oh, so I can target Lagrella, huh? Alright. That seems fair. So we'll put a shield on I guess the regulator's fine. Guess I can get rid of my shield counter. I don't really need it. Alright, so we can... Well, we want to save that out of the way again for the Lagrella, I think. Or we could just... Because they only have one flyer, is that right? Wow. Let's do this. Tough situation. I don't want to do this, but I don't want to take 7 damage either. Oh, Evelyn's cool and I can cast it, so that's nice. I might actually want the land here, because we have our own parcel. All right. I'm fine with putting it on top, to be honest. And it remembers the other one I had? Wow. It's pretty incredible. Getaway car. That's cool. I mean, we probably just do their parcel and then blow up their regulator. Sure. It's got haste too, and it crews for 1. I like that. So let's do this. Let's go land. All right, got there. See you for round 3. All right, round 3. Yeah, we got to keep this. I hope we rip a land. That's good. Now we can at least do Overseer into Agent. I'd rather have the 3 power flyer, I think, than the 2/2 on turn 2. Guess it does slightly affect the curve, but whatever. Feels worth it, probably. I guess it depends on what if my opponent plays something that I want to block here. Yeah. Now I think it actually makes more sense to do the Agent because I want to trade. We're missing out on some Scrivener value. I think I'm gonna live with that. It's a good card. Ooh, good draw. Really good draw. So then we can do Scrivener into server. Get the flight train going, hopefully. That one's good. I like that Dapper Shieldmate. Can always block it, I guess, with the Agent to get the shield counter off if I really need to. It's a good draw. All right, let's do the Scrivener and get in for 3 again. And out of the way looks a lot better against a green deck. Ooh, Rabble Rousing. That's a great card. They're going to get to draw, too. At least this bounces any permanent so I can get rid of their hideaway thinger. Nice value, though. Jeez. So I wonder if it's better to play the server and get in for 6. Because then we technically have lethal. I'm just going to block this to get the shield counter off. But otherwise, they get the hideaway thing, so I don't know if that's worth it. Yeah. Real tough one. Real tough. And we only have the 1 blue mana, which makes it really tough, too. Is this 3 cheaper at least? No, just 2, so... Let's see, I deal 5, I take him to 9. Honestly, I think we do Grifter plus Server. I think that is the play. Means they're gonna get their hideaway thing, but I don't know what to say. I threaten lethal next turn, so I think this is the way to do it. Think they got the Oberon effect? It's possible. So I can't block. Where does it say it can't block him? Well, I guess we'll find out. Wow, back up to 20 life. Nice. Oh, so that just creates a treasure. It's not the other thing, huh? So we'll do that and do that. Nice one. Really nice one. All right, let's go to the next game here. All right, anything we want to do different? Oh, I don't think so. We'll run it back. All right, we'll play first. 1 lander. This one will keep. Don't have any white mana, unfortunately, with the double white card in hand, but what are you going to do? I guess we'll probably ditch the Rumor Gatherer for that reason. Maybe ditch the... Yeah, I guess this makes... I mean, what good is a backup agent? Well, I guess I could pump the Initiate, but... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was wrong. Oh, that's cool. Great card to have there. Let's do the Overseer, I think. Scrivener's good. I think I'll block with the Veteran and the Overseer here. Because otherwise I have to deal with the Vigilance dude. Which I don't love. Could lose the Rumor Gatherer, I guess. I like drawing cards too much, though, and scrying. I think we'll do this one. Alright, so Scrivener here. So land would let us play both next turn. That's pretty good with the Rumor Gatherer, I would say. Fine trading shield counter for their token. I guess that's all right. Yeah, Limousine will do. Alright, well, it's not a citizen. Wow, nice mana. Really nice mana. They get the citizen there too. But, oh, I guess they didn't get the citizen, so it's alright. And this has double strike, which is a lot of damage, so must be nice. It's gotta feel pretty good if you're my opponent. Land, unfortunately for us, doesn't do that much. So we can do this and exile double striker. And this will pass here. So, alright. Let's activate this. See if they have the Cabaretti charm and make us miserable. So they have double pump on Jetmir's Fixer. It's good to know. I mean, if they have Cabaretti charm, it's over anyway, so I don't know if that matters. Let's just make them use their mana and they can get their dude back, I guess. All right, that's too bad. Pretty unfortunate. Wish I hadn't seen that, but what are you gonna do? All right, ended up going 1-2. Yep, tough format, pretty complex, but that's all right. It's early, draft 3, plenty to learn, or just draft 4. Remember, I can't remember relevant information. I can only remember irrelevant information, so I'm not sure what draft this is. Like the deck, though. Thought it looked good, but we got hosed by some good cards there. The Rabble Rousing is pretty insanely powerful. All right, pack one, pick one. Here I would take... I like the Jewel Thief. I like the Exotic Pets. Probably one of those. This is double color, but you get instant speed. Yeah, this card just seems insane to me. Because you get 2 unblockable creatures, and then if you have any +1/+1 counters, you can just put that on there too. Yeah, I think we just go Exotic Pets. This card's very strong. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.